Coaches, professionals, and service providers who have success on YouTube no longer sell. Instead, they attract clients. YouTube's strategy for coaches today involves getting paid for what you know instead of what you're doing. Making coaching advice videos on YouTube is a guaranteed way to monetize what you know. I'm going to begin this video by showing you the main difference between YouTube and other social media platforms. You're going to see why YouTube is the best option for coaching strategies online. I'll also share some strategies to get YouTube coaching success, to break your first 10K per month milestone and get paid as a creator, a professional, a coach who's monetizing what they know. If you want to grow your business, you have to get recognized. You have to find a way to occupy real estate in the minds of your prospect. You have to promote your skills, your product, your service, and this is simply known as sales and marketing. There are two types of marketing that we're all familiar with. The first is interruption-based marketing. The second is search-based marketing. Interruption-based marketing is traditional marketing. It's marketing that is all around us. For example, when someone cold calls you, that is interruption-based marketing. When you see a billboard that grabs your attention, that is interruption-based marketing. When you're watching TV and an ad pops up, that's interruption-based marketing. When you're on Facebook and you see something which gets your attention, that's interruption-based marketing. This type of marketing is where companies try to interrupt the flow of consumers' attention and insert their messaging, their product, their service in the consumer's attention space. Companies have been using this type of marketing for years, where the idea is to shock the consumer into paying attention to the company's messaging. If the companies cannot capture your attention by shocking you, then they find a way to become everywhere so you can't turn the corner without seeing the advertising. Although in today's age, interruption-based marketing has become very annoying. Nobody wants to sit through an ad when they know clearly it's an ad. Let's contrast this with search-based marketing. Search, a marketing method that didn't exist a decade ago, provides the most efficient and inexpensive way for businesses to find leads. John Patel. Search-based marketing has been around for about a decade now, and Google is a perfect example of search-based marketing. When you go on Google to search for something like how to travel the world in 90 days, you don't get results back showing you how to skateboard. You get exactly what you asked for. If you're searching in Google's search bar, how to travel the world in 90 days, you're more likely a buyer than if someone interrupted your day to tell you how to travel the world in 90 days. Unless you live on Mars, you know the impact Google has had on marketing and advertising in our digital age. Search-based marketing over the last decade has been much more effective. So why did I spend so much time talking about Google? Well, Google and YouTube are the same company. Google owns YouTube. Ever since 2006, when Google took over YouTube, YouTube took off. YouTube also functions on search-based marketing. In the age of information, ignorance is a choice. Donnie Miller. If you type in YouTube's search bar, how to travel the world, it gives you exactly what you're searching for. Google has even gone as far as to promote YouTube search results on Google's search page because people prefer watching videos over reading articles as they did so many years ago. Personally, I would prefer to watch a video than read a blog to solve a problem I have. YouTube is the only major search platform which functions off search-based marketing. Try your best not to fall into the trap of thinking you need hundreds of thousands of subscribers to make money on YouTube. I've seen people with hundreds of thousands of subscribers who are making pennies, while I've seen smaller channels barely making 1,000 subscribers already crossing that $10,000 per month mark. The main difference here is the people who are successful on YouTube have something to sell on the back end. The goal here is to have something to sell on the back end, a skill, a product, or a service. I will never suggest becoming a creator on YouTube because you want AdSense dollar or you want brand sponsorship. That's not the most effective way of growing your business by utilizing YouTube. I want you to have more customers than you can work with, to have your business thrive because of YouTube. YouTube has billions of searches daily. YouTube knows your customers better than you. All you have to do is tap into the search traffic, thinking like your customers and creating content which answer questions that your potential clients are typing in YouTube's search bar. If you don't already have a product or skill or a service to sell right now, that's still okay. As long as you're putting your best information forward, your viewers will eventually start asking you some questions. That's how you can figure out what type of mini course to create or what kind of skill to provide to solve those problems for your viewers. Your viewers will eventually demand the product. You just have to keep putting your best stuff out there. Consumers today have endless options. People want the best option to solve their problem, and they're not going to make a decision unless they've done their research to figure out what's the best solution for their problem. The difference between YouTube and the other platforms is that when people come to you through YouTube, they're already pre-sold because they've spent quality time to engage with your personality, your values, your skill set. They've done their research so that by the time they come to you to provide a service or product, they're already ready to work with you. For pre-selling consumers, YouTube remains the most dominant platform. Here's how you get to YouTube to promote your business. YouTube doesn't necessarily care about your business. YouTube cares about you bringing people on its platform and keeping people on its platform. So there are two metrics which you need to keep in mind when trying to grow your business through YouTube. The first is watch time. The second is click-through rate. For watch time, you could be an immigration lawyer talking about everything concerning immigration updates, new codes, everything about immigration law. But it's your responsibility to make this content engaging so that your audience can spend more time watching your videos. The more time your audience spends on your videos, the more YouTube is willing to promote your videos to people just like them who might be interested in what you have to say. Your viewers don't necessarily care about your videos either. They care about what's in it for them. Don't just make your videos informative. Do your best to insert your personality to make it engaging too. That's how you increase your watch time, which is one of the most important metrics that YouTube uses to judge you. The second is click-through rate. You might have the best video on the internet with the most golden knowledge ever, but if the title and the thumbnail is not engaging enough to cause someone to click, they're going to click on your competitors, and you would have lost out on a viewer and a potential client. Click-through rate is YouTube's way of judging how many people are choosing to watch your content over another's. So your title has to be engaging, almost clickbaity, as well as your thumbnail. The difference between YouTube and other platforms is that people go to YouTube to solve their problems. If I was going to move to Idaho, for example, I'm not going to go on Facebook to find content about moving to Idaho. I might go on Google, but preferably I would go on YouTube to find content about how to move to Idaho. Let's say I spend considerable time watching a few creators. Out of those few creators telling me how to move to Idaho, I find one that's really engaging that I really like. So I watch more of that creator's content because I believe that creator is giving me the most value. Over time, and the more content I watch, I decide that creator might be the expert that I needed to help me move to Idaho. So by the time I approach that creator, I am pre-sold. I've already made the decision that that creator is the best person to help me move me and my family to Idaho. I'm more likely to work with that creator above everyone else. This is the power of YouTube. The videos I'm going to be watching too will not be short form clips like TikTok videos. They are most likely going to be long form clips where I can extensively evaluate the skill set and the values and the personality of the creator I'm watching. Having long form content where your potential clients can evaluate your skill set and make the decision that you're the best person to solve their problem because they can see you showcasing your skill set inside and out. This is a really good way to look at YouTube. Clients come to you pre-sold, ready to work with you. There is no other platform like this. Less selling, more attracting. Attract clients while you sleep. Your long-form content will be crucial in building your credibility and showcasing you as an expert in your field of expertise. You don't have time to not be creating videos. Don't think of videos as an expense. Think of them as an investment. Every business owner wants more customers, but the question to solve is, how do I make myself more findable to people who want to buy from me? Making videos that get watched over and over is one, highly leverageable, and two, it saves you from buying marketing dollars to get in front of your potential clients. Imagine making a 10-minute video that gets watched 10,000 times. That's 1,659 hours spent in front of your potential clients. That's 1,659 hours worth of you cold calling or prospecting, trying to get in front of these potential clients. You cannot afford to ignore the leveraging power of YouTube video content. I want you to also be bold to create your first videos. Mine didn't turn out good. Yours are probably not going to turn out amazing. But once you start creating these videos, you're going to be ahead of 99% of the competition. So don't wait. Be bold. Make videos.